I've got a great idea. Come on, let's get started.
Look around, find your inspiration. Take that step, use your imagination. You don't need to go direct, the road may not lead where you expect. Cause it's the trip, it's not the destination. Make magic, take the stage. Roll the camera, turn the page. Take a chance and do the dance. Our story starts with a beat in the heart. Find your own voice. It's what sets you apart. Our story starts with a beat in the heart.
Hi, I'm Tomie DePaola. Want to tell some stories? Come on in. Gabe is doing a very special art project he wants us to see. Come on, we can all go look at it together. Wow, Gabe! Only you could put walnuts together in such a creative way.
I'll be putting a lot more walnuts together real soon. This is a model of the 15-foot tall statue I'm gonna make for your front yard.
15 feet tall? I'm not sure about that, Gabe. It would take up a lot of space.
But you like it, right?
Oh, right, I love it. But you know what? Even if I didn't, that wouldn't mean it wasn't good.
It wouldn't?
Of course not. We reach out to others with our art. Sometimes we connect, and sometimes we don't. The most important audience is you.
That makes sense, I guess. I gotta think this one over.
When you're telling a story to a particular audience, you can change your creation to suit them.
But sometimes it can be better to change the audience instead.
Oh, hello, Stregonona. How do you mean?
Well, I shall tell you. One night, we had just had a wonderful supper that Bambalona cooked. Oh, what a wonderful supper, Bambalona.
Oh, thank you, Stregonona. Wait till you taste what I have planned for tomorrow. It's going to be prosciutto.
Bambalona was a very good cook, but Big Anthony was jealous that her cooking got so much attention.
Can I cook supper tomorrow?
You can't cook.
Stregonona, aren't you always telling me to try new things?
Well, yes. I think it's a wonderful idea. What will you make for our supper tomorrow?
Oh. Well, pizza's my favorite food. So I'll make a pizza.
Okay. The next day, Big Anthony started making his pizza. Big Anthony, can I help you?
Oh, no thanks, Stregonona.
Okay.
Do you need any help, Big Anthony?
Oh, no, Bambalona.
What?
I'm gonna make this pizza all by myself.
That evening, we all gathered around for supper.
Well, here's my masterpiece. It's a little crispy, but it should be really good.
Is that a pickle?
Yes. I thought it needed a little splash of green, so, well, we were out of peppers.
What are the little black things?
Oh, raisins.
Oh.
I think.
I am not eating that thing.
But I spent all day making it.
Big Anthony, we know all the hard work you put into this meal, but, well, not everyone likes the pickles and raisins on their pizza.
If you ask me, nobody likes it. Ugh.
Oh. Thank you for trying, eh?
Surely someone out there will appreciate my masterpiece.
I doubt it.
So, Big Anthony went off looking for someone who would eat his pizza.
Would you like some pizza?
Ooh, see, what kind is it?
Pickles and raisins.
Oh, pickles and raisins, that's my favorite. Pickles and raisins?
But wherever he went, people ran or laughed when they saw his pizza.
Would you like some pizza?
You call that a pizza?
Pickles and raisins?
That's a good one.
Pickles and raisins.
So, he headed back to his goat shed, sure that he would never find anyone to mangia, to eat what he had made.
Oh, I guess Bambolona was right. No one will ever eat my pizza. As a cook, I'm a failure. Hey, stop! What are you doing? Stop eating my pizza. Wait, if you're eating the pizza, that must mean you like it! He likes it! The goat likes my pizza! Hey, let me have some of that.
So you see, Big Anthony just had to find the right audience. In fact, now goats all over the valley come to feast on Big Anthony's special recipe. Ciao, Tomie.
Ciao, Steganona. When you think about it, stories and artwork are a lot like Big Anthony's pizza. Who a story is for may change what ingredients you put into it. Every picture tells a story. What story do you see? Right now, I want to tell you about a very important audience that I have to please even before I please my readers. Who is this special audience? Well, they're the editor and art director at the company that publishes my books. They look at my words and pictures, then give me notes on what they think needs to be changed. It's kind of like handing in homework to a teacher. We're all working together to create the best book we can. Let me show you how this works. When I first wrote the book, Big Anthony, His Story, I had Big Anthony as a baby fall asleep at his christening lunch. I wanted to show that even as a baby, Big Anthony didn't pay attention. But you see these red marks? Well, my editor read what I wrote and thought something bigger needed to happen to show Big Anthony had problems paying attention. So I thought and decided to change the christening lunch to a first birthday party and have Big Anthony turn his cake over on himself. And that's the way it turned out in the book. When you work hard on a story or drawing, it's good to share it with people you trust. And now, it's time to meet today's guest storyteller.
Hey Tommy, I'm John Carney. I'm a professional magician. That means I create the illusion of real magic, like this. Well, I started out doing tricks with objects I could find around the house. I didn't have a lot of money, so I could always find a coin or something that I could practice to develop my skill. Watch. Well, when I'm looking for new ideas, I read a lot of magic books. I have a big collection I've been collecting since I was a kid. And I take notes and I put them in my notebooks. These are my notebooks. I've had these since I was a kid. I write down all my ideas and I try to figure out the best way to do things. And then I start working on it. I try to make it. I use glue and wire and I try to make a new magic effect. Well, that's the beautiful thing about magic. Anything you can dream up, you can make it happen. Now, magicians use lots of different types of tools. This is where I keep some of my stuff. Cards, coins, handkerchiefs. Oh, what's in this one? Ooh, how did those get in there? Now, sometimes it might involve difficult sleight of hand. Sleight of hand is the art of hiding things in your hand or switching things so people don't see. So when I decide what I want to do, I'll sit down in front of a mirror and I'll try it from every angle to make sure that nobody can see what I'm doing. Just a little shake, and it's back. But my favorite type of tool is my hands. Watch. It's a ball. Now watch it closely. I just wave my hand over the top like this. It melts away. Now magicians always have to think about what type of audience they're performing for. Is it kids? Is it adults? Is it on a street corner or a theater? You decide what that audience would like best, and that's the type of trick that you do. You've heard of black holes in space? Well, this is a portable black hole. Anything placed inside goes into a different dimension. Now, the other day, I put a lemon inside there. There it is. Now, it doesn't really disappear. It goes into another dimension. It's still there, it's just hard to see. You know? Anytime you like, you reach in and take it out. See? Now, nothing happens when I put it in this way. But if I put it in this way, I get lemonade. Cheers. So if you want to do magic, go to the library, get some books, practice very hard, use your imagination, and you can be a magician too. Hey, it's time for my lunch. See ya.
Thanks for sharing your talent with us. I learned a lot.
Tommy, could you help me?
Are you still worried about whether or not I like your walnut statue?
No. I'm trying to soothe my ego by putting on a puppet show.
Puppets.
Uh-huh.
Now there's a different way to tell a story.
Yeah, but I'm stuck because I can't think of what to name these guys.
Oh, names can be very important. Sometimes you choose a name for a character simply because you like it. But other times, the name can help describe who a character is. A good way to start thinking of names is to come up with some new names for things around your house.
Oh, you mean like calling this ball here Mr.
Good, good.
Or calling this tape, Sticky Ribbons.
You've got the idea, Gabe. Now, see if you can name your puppets.
Oh, this one can be Chuckwagon, because he's definitely a healthy eater. And this one is Aunt Birdie, because that hair on her head looks like a bird's nest.
Oh, those are really descriptive names, Gabe.
And I think I'll rename you, too.
Me?
You're Artie Paintmeister. Because you're an artist, get it?
Thanks, Gabe. Once you get started with this name game, you won't want to stop.
Now my walnut statue. I think I'll call him Jack-O-Nutty. Yeah.
That's great. Jack-O-Nutty. That's very, very, very good.
Yeah, dun 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 dun. And now, my good friend, Aunt Birdie. Take it, Aunt Birdie. Thank you. I would like to share the stories and artworks of our good friends, you.
Thank you, Aunt Birdie.
Don't mention it.
Let's look. Everyone has stories to tell, and their own way to tell them. It's about sharing what's in your heart and letting the world know this is my story.
And we are presenting We Are the Thomases. Give us a hand, folks. We are the Thomases, and we are Thomases.
My name is Joseph. This is kind of a guitar with bells on the strings. It's a bell guitar.
My name is Juan, and I made a purple and green bell drum with feathers on it.
And now that is the end of our show.
I'm proud of you for putting so much effort into your creations. You can tell they worked hard, can't you, Gabe? Gabe? Aunt Bertie? Chuckwagon? Do you know where Gabe went?
It's a statue made entirely from walnuts, see? I'd take it if it was made of hamburgers.
Or fish.
Or avocados.
Or snoo.
What's new?
Nothing. What's new with you? Get it? Snoo? What is new? Huh? Never mind.
Gee, it's just like Tommy said. Everybody likes different things.
How true. A panoply of preferences pervades.
What'd he say?
In other words, hit it.
Keep on telling stories.
Hey, Lungs.
Yes, Chet?
What are we talking about?
Well, it goes a little bit like this.
Tell a joke. Folks might think it's long. Sing out loud. They don't like that song. But our stories are not right or wrong. You gotta find out where yours belongs.
Come together now.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I got more.
I like art, shoot, that's red and blue. But my friend, shoot, she likes another hue. It's okay, shoot, to have a different view. It's your choice, it's all up to you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Tell me a story. Paint a scene. Put it on a screen. Tell me a story. There's a joke or a poem in every home. Gotta keep on telling stories. Tell me a story. Tell me a story.
We all like such different things. It's amazing we can agree on what song to sing.
I even like the songs we threw in the trash.
Hey, if it's in the trash, I eat it up.
I prefer cool tunes.
I wonder why there aren't more songs about weasels.
Why don't you write one?
I will, as soon as we're done with this.
Good one, Wade.
Tell me a story.
So if you like our band,
Please give us a hand. Woo!
Tell me a story. Every song you sing, gotta make it your thing. Gotta keep on telling stories. You know you won't be sorry if you keep on telling stories. Keep on.
Well, Tommy, I did it. I found the perfect audience for my statue.
I knew you would, Gabe.
My family loves it. I stopped by their house on my way back here from the woods, and they went nuts.
But wasn't it great when you realized that your family loved and appreciated your artwork?
Yeah.
When you find people who like what you do, it's such a wonderful feeling. I remember how I felt the first time I performed in front of an audience back in the days just before we moved to 26 Fairmount Avenue. I'd been taking beginning tap at Miss Leah's dance school, and one day she announced we would be performing in the auditorium of City Hall with the whole city watching. I was more excited than scared, especially when I found out we would all be dressed as wooden toy soldiers. Miss Leah had even asked me to do a special song and dance, The Farmer in the Dell, with Joan Ciotti, one of the girls in class. The first thing I did was ask my mom, "How are you going to make my beard? The farmer in the dell in my book at home has a beard, so I want one too." Well, Mom and Miss Leah had to have a conference about that. Then Mom said she'd think of some way to give me a beard. The night of the big performance, Mom cut a little white beard shape out of some cotton. Then she had me chew some gum. When the gum was ready, we stuck some on my chin and stuck my beard to it. The beard stayed right in place. The night of the recital, we all lined up and danced out onto the stage. I was the first one on. The lights hit me. I was in heaven. I did everything right. Later, when it was time for the farmer in the dell, the audience began to laugh and clap before me and my dance partner had done anything. I stepped forward and sang my song. The audience clapped again, even louder this time. When we finished, Miss Leah was standing at the side of the stage. "You were wonderful," she said. "Go out and take another bow." We did. We ended up taking 3 more bows. It was the biggest day of my life, up until the day we moved into our house at 26 Fairmount Avenue. That night, I was bitten by the show business bug. I thought someday maybe I'd go to Hollywood and dance and sing with Shirley Temple, my favorite movie star.
Ooh, did you ever get to Hollywood and dance with Shirley Temple?
No, but I sure enjoyed being on that stage in front of an audience.
Tommy, on behalf of the Academy of Squirrels, here is your Jacko Nutty Award. Ta-da!
Oh, you like me. You really like me.
Tommy.
Remember, keep telling stories.
You sure you don't want a 15-foot tall version?
Well, where are you going to get walnuts that big?
They're imported, you see. I know this squirrel from Houghton, New Jersey. Houghton?
Listen, I'm not so sure.